Greetings, Local 2627 sisters and brothers. Today is Tuesday, March 26th, 2013. And I just want to update you on a couple of things. Happy Passover for everybody who's celebrating the Passover holiday. First thing I want to mention is, we have a lot of consultants coming in doing our work. We have a lot of our projects being given out to private consulting firms. Now, one way to stop this is to make sure we have the right people in office when it's time to have an election. The next election is in November. It's very important to protect your livelihoods, that you vote for the right person, the person who has your interests in their hearts and in their minds. If they don't, we need to get rid of them. Now, as I mentioned before, DC 37 will publish the people that they think that they should be that you should be voting for in the public employee press, the union newspaper. Also, it will be on their website, the DC 37 website, and 2627 will also give you an update of who the people that we think that you should vote for. If you need more of a comprehensive view of who to vote for, meaning in your district, assembly people, council people, things like that, and you don't know who they are or who you should vote for, then you need to contact DC 37 or Local 2627. What I'm saying, in order to ensure your way of life, you need to make sure that you have the right people right out there. It's going to be a serious problem because we're going to probably go 5 years without a contract. We need to make sure that we don't have any zeros in the contract. We need to make sure that we have retroactivity, meaning that they need to pay us for the time that we didn't have a contract. Now, if you think this is as serious as I think it is, then you need to make sure that you vote, and you vote for the right people. Moving right along to the next subject. There's an exam coming out. Today is the last day of the filing period for the supervising computer service tech. Now, there's a promotional exam and there's an open competitive exam. Anybody can take the open competitive, but in order to take the promotional exam, you would have had to have been a computer service tech. You had to do at least 1 day as a permanent computer service tech. Now, the details that you need about this is on the DCAS website. Last week, 2 weeks ago, we sent out an email with the link so that you can go directly there. Now, there were people I've had calls with people that were disqualified the last time, and they were disqualified, most of them, because they didn't have a computer service tech title to take the promotional. Read the instructions. We cannot give you the nuances of this, and we won't take any chances, because if we give you the wrong information, since it's not coming from us, then you're going to try to hold us responsible for it. Please look at the DCAS website. If you need some type of help in interpreting what's on the DCAS website, possibly call the DCAS number, or even call 2627, and we will direct you in the right spot. Remember, we don't make the test, we don't grade the test, we don't certify the list. Our job is to make sure that they call you from the list. Our job is to make sure they offer exams. Now, another thing I want to talk to you about is MELS, Municipal Employee Legal Services. A lot of people, and I'm finding out every day, and it kind of horrifies me that people don't know about MELS. There are over 80 lawyers that work for DC 37 who represent you, meaning that if you live in one of the 5 contiguous counties or within a 50-mile radius in New York State, you get this benefit. Now, a lot of people see this $107 on their tax statement. Actually, $107 does not come from you. It comes from DC 37. It comes from the city, and it's put into the DC 37 welfare fund. But you are required to pay the tax on that $107, which is not that much. It's a nominal amount. But you have a lawyer for wills, divorces, debt problems. I mean, the list just goes. Anything that's civil that you might think you need a lawyer for, or when you go someplace and the other side has a lawyer, you have a free lawyer at no cost. Maybe you need to refinance your home. All of this stuff. Getting mortgages. The lawyers are here, and that $107 covers it. You need to look on the website and look up MELS and find out, because a lot of times people need lawyers and they don't know. They don't realize that they have lawyers that are here for them. If your child is suspended from school, the school system, the Board of Ed, cannot just arbitrarily suspend your child without having a hearing. MELS supplies lawyers for that. So please look into your benefits of MELS and look at all your benefits at DC 37. A lot of people complain about what's the union doing for them. Have you ever really looked at what DC 37 does for you? I mean, there's a whole lot of benefits. Add 41% onto your salary, and that accounts for the benefits that you're getting from DC-37. I don't care if it's dental, optical, podiatry, personal services unit, where there's social workers to help you with all types of issues. The help your own fund. You may have a little financial problem. DC-37 has a help your own fund that comes out of personal services unit that can help you with some of these things. And in fact, Local2627 matches whatever funds you get from the help your own fund if you do receive funds from them. A lot of people are not aware that there's a dedicated sick leave program in the city. Dedicated sick leave, what does that mean? That means suppose you get ill, seriously ill, and you don't have enough sick time to cover your illness. Well, other members of the city are allowed to donate some of their sick time for you. Listen to what I just said. They're allowed to donate some of their sick time. Suppose you know you're going to be out for 60 days, but you only have 5 days sick leave. You can get sick leave from other people. Other people can donate some of their sick leave from you. Now, there's certain nuances in it where there's a bank where people just contribute sick time and it's distributed, or it can be on a one-on-one basis. You need to find out exactly what your agency is doing. But these are benefits that are very, very important that took a long time to fight for. CUNY just started theirs about 2 years ago. And if you need these, in fact, I just gave somebody 10 days sick leave from CUNY because, I'm from CUNY. It's a person that I worked with for almost 25 years who has a serious illness now. But please, look at some of your benefits. That being said, let me talk about good and welfare. Michelle Francis Arnold from Metro Plus. Unfortunately, her brother passed away, and our love goes out to her and her family. Local 371, Michelle Blackstock is recovering from an illness. Reason why we're looking after her is because 371 is hosting us for the time that we're out of the DC-37 building. And she's one of the reps over there who sits across from us and helps us with little things like mail and computer stuff and giving us information, contact information, because remember, we don't have our phone system anymore. And then we have Dom and Pat Carollo from NYCHA, New York City Housing Authority. They had a baby girl. Congratulations to them. And to all of our brothers and sisters out there, happy Passover. And remember what I said, look at your benefits. There's so many benefits out there that people are not using. And let me remind you again, if you want to protect your way of life, you have to vote and you have to tell other people to vote. In solidarity, this is Robert Ajayi.